Premiums on this coin are out of control. Flat out, you do not need to be buying American Silver Eagles at over $40 per coin when spot is at $27.03. Let's open some American Silver Eagles that were ordered back in January and look at the price I paid then and talk the market as well as alternatives to stack in lieu of the high premium American Silver Eagle when we return. Hey YouTube, Florida Stacker back here with you, and I do have quite a few Silver American Eagles, 2020s that is, from APMEX that were ordered through their One Gold affiliate. They were drop shipped through One Gold back on January 9th, and I'll go ahead and show you what I paid for those here in a second, but should you be buying these today? All right, let's get to that first, and then we'll show you this nice new silver that's added to the stack. Personally, my opinion is no. And I'm going to tell you why, especially if you're new, right? Because if you look back at my video catalog, you'll see and you'll hear me talking about stacking your nation's sovereign coin, right? Primarily. And in my case, I like to stick to 50%. So 50% of my stack, American Silver Eagles. I'm going to do about another 20% in silver bars. All right. And when I say silver bars, I don't mean the 1 ounce bars. I mean the 10 ounce bars and higher, because that's going to kind of fill that, larger weight requirement that I have for silver. And then, of course, without fail, another 20% in 90%, okay? So 90% silver. Now, there's a lot of people out there that don't like 90% silver, and they want a shiny coin. And that's okay. There's plenty of options out there for you guys as well. But me, I like to have a good mix. You can get 90%, usually, typically, if you know the right places to go. Your coin shop is usually the best place, at least in my experience. Or, through certain groups like on Facebook or Instagram, etc. But you can pick up 90% silver coins, which is silver, right? It's silver, it's weight, for a very low premium as compared to something like the American Silver Eagles. So we're going to stick to 20% of those, 20% bars, 50% of my nation's sovereign coin, which is the American Silver Eagle. But what am I going to do with that remaining 10%? And I'll tell you what it is. And that's going to be all the other stuff, right? All the other stuff, stuff that's cool, stuff that I like. So foreign silver coins, proof silver coins, sets, collections, maybe some BU 90%, right? Something that's brilliant, uncirculated, that's still very shiny from our historical past, stuff like that. But let's get on to the American Silver Eagle again and why you should not be buying them. And the honest answer is spot price right now, that's the spot ask price, is $27.03, right? That's what your dealers are basing their prices on. Anything that you pay above $27.03 is called a premium. Okay, so silver's at $27.03, but if you go to APMEX, for instance, they have tiered purchasing online. What I mean by that is, typically if you're ordering 1 to 19 coins, you're going to pay the highest price. The more coins you order, obviously, the less you pay. You get the volume discount. One of the reasons that I like One Gold is you can order as little as 1 American Silver Eagle. After being a member and verified for 60 days, you get their best price as if you were paying to buy 1,500 American Silver Eagles, which is the amount you would have to buy on the regular APMEX website to get their best price. Now, of course, your local coin shop probably has better prices on ASEs. I called my local coin shop the other day and asked him, and they're not far off the mark, because a lot of local coin shops, bullion dealers, etc., they kind of follow the price leader in the industry, and APMEX in North America, in the United States, namely, is a price setter, right? They're going to set the price. Everyone else is going to compete against them. And coin shops obviously don't want to be more expensive than APMEX. But, APMEX is a double-edged sword. You get the amazing limited edition stuff from them. You get, the variety. If you want a 1983 half-ounce Canadian Maple Leaf, they're the only game in town that's going to have it, right? You're not going to be able to get that from JM Bullion. You're probably not going to get that from your local coin shop. You're going to get what they got, right? You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit when you go to the local coin shop. They have gold. It's going to be, whatever they got. APMEX, they're going to have a whole lot more. Moving off of APMEX, do not buy American Silver Eagles from APMEX. As a matter of fact, I don't think you should be buying American Silver Eagles at all right now. And as mentioned, because you're going to be paying a ridiculous premium over spot, which is going to put you in the hole. Imagine for a second that you've invested in the stock market. Most of you watching this video probably have. Let me ask you a question. If this channel sticker here, if I can pick it up, was one share of my channel, right? One share, and it was worth $10, which it's not, but I was going to charge you $25. Would you buy it? Probably not, right? You wouldn't pay a $15 commission. Let's make it that way. Would you pay a $15 commission to buy a stock that's worth $20? Probably not. You don't want to pay a commission at all. Most of the brokers these days have gone off commission. That's the one thing we can thank Robinhood for. Not a whole lot else that we can thank them for these days. But the point of the matter is they came in, right? They were a disturbance to the force, so to speak. And they disrupted what was the normal $7 for trades in the stock market. Well, that used to be the premium, right, for stocks. Well, there's a premium on coins. So these are $27.03 in silver spot ask intrinsic value. Once more, don't care what silver's true price is. We know it's worth a whole lot more. And we know that this coin, because it has a premium attached to it, you can actually sell it for probably $35. Okay, but you're going to pay about $40 to buy it, right? So I don't think you should do that. I think you should look at other options right now. So having said that, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to open up these 9 coins real quick. We'll take a close look at them, and then we're going to talk about some other options outside of the American Silver Eagle. All right, so we got 3 of them open so far. Let's go ahead and grab the receipt and go ahead and show that to you. So here you can see that I placed this order for 2020 1-ounce American Silver Eagles, and the price that I paid was $29.59 per coin, which at the time I thought was pretty high, but it was still pretty decent with my 1 gold discount, right, through APMEX. So $266.31 in total. Let's go ahead and hide the personal information and just quickly show you the date that they were ordered so everyone knows that I'm not yanking your chain. So here you go. 1/9/2021, the order was placed through 1 gold as a 1 gold drop ship. So obviously they're going for $41, $41 today, even at a spot of 27, which was about the same. Obviously it's about $2 higher than what spot was back then. I think spot when I purchased these was in the high $24, $25 range. But regardless, I got a deal. So here they are. Now, you know I'm big on stacking your nation's sovereign coin, okay? It's going to be the most recognized coin by your local coin shops and other, people who live in your country that you may have to conduct, for lack of a better term, let's go old-fashioned commerce with, right? You're going to trade, you're going to buy, you're going to sell. You probably want to have silver from your nation's country. Now, living in the United States, that's the American Silver Eagle for me. So what am I going to do now that premiums on this coin here in my country and worldwide are just absolutely ridiculous? Well, I'm going to do the same thing that I did last year, because while a lot of you are probably just going to sit on the sidelines, because some of you like to come in, less frequently than I do, right? Some of you like to buy 100-ounce silver bars, which is always an option. But my preference, my way of doing this, because this is a methods of savings for me, it's something I really enjoy. It keeps me held accountable. It keeps a budget in my household, et cetera, et cetera. I like doing, 4 or 5 ounces per week. So what am I going to do, right? I can't obviously buy a 100-ounce silver bar, every week. This YouTube channel would get pretty boring if, once every 16 to 20 weeks, I was just showing you 100 ounces of silver, and then, every another 16 weeks or so, show you some gold, et cetera. Now, I like to do it a little different. I like to steady state accumulate. It's fun. Keeps me on task, as mentioned. And so far, it's been working out for me because I've really been able to put a lot of wealth away over the last 2 years doing this. So it's been great for me, and it could be great for you too. But once more, I'm going to go back to what I did last year, okay? But I'm going to ask you guys some questions because I can mix it up a little bit. So last year, in March specifically, when silver, nosedived down, right, down to the high $11 range, and premiums were jacked way up on it to keep the coin sale price pretty much the same as it was before silver took the big dive down. Premiums on American Silver Eagles, they went through the roof, right? And so I was stacking the Canadian Maple Leaf. The Canadian Maple Leaf, this is a 2020, I believe. Yep, 2020 Canadian Maple Leaf. This is a sovereign coin of the neighbor to the north. It's also the most recognized silver coin outside of the American Silver Eagle in the United States. All right, a lot of these are minted each year as compared to the Mexican Libertad, and these are more frequently seen as a bullion coin, as an investment grade bullion coin, and not as a collectible type coin, more so like the Mexican Silver Libertad, for instance. Okay, this one you're going to pay a much higher premium typically to hold. This is a 2-ounce version. Even speaking of the 1-ounce version, you're going to pay a lot higher premium, right, when you're buying Mexican Silver Libertads because they have a limited mintage. They only make so many of them. Beautiful coins. So the Canadian Maple Leaf falls into that same category that the American Silver Eagle does, and not so much as a limited mintage collector coin. So I could go back to the Maple Leaf, and why? Well, okay, let's look. Right now, the Maple Leaf premium is $4 to $5 less than the American Silver Eagle. Okay, so I'm able to stack the same weight in silver. It's a coin, highly recognized, not going to be turned down anywhere in the world, for $5 less per ounce. Okay, so if I'm buying 4 to 5 ounces per week, I'm saving $20 to $25 per week, and I could fill tubes of Canadian Maple Leafs, right? Until premiums, of course, come back down as they were, and it took the whole year. It took all of 2020 for the American Silver Eagle to come down. At the beginning, kind of like second quarter, right? So after March, April, May, June 2020, you could get Krugerrands, you could get Australian kangaroos, you could get Britannias, etc., right? For a whole lot less in premium than the American Silver Eagle, okay? And so I was stacking them. It was a little bit easier to do. And we're kind of back in that same situation. So American Silver Eagles are a little bit off limits for me right now. I just don't feel like throwing that kind of money at premiums, but not going to sell anything, okay? Not selling, not trading. These American Silver Eagles, these are kind of the perma stack, right, for my silver stack. I'm still trying to build a monster box of 500. That's the goal. Not going to deviate from that goal. Definitely do not want to have to repurchase these at these ridiculous and ever-growing premiums, okay? So the American Silver Eagle is out right now. Perhaps the Canadian Maple Leaf. Well, let's talk about another option. One of the things that dissuades me from stacking the silver Canadian Maple Leaf coin is the Royal Canadian Mint 10-ounce silver bar. Now, the premiums on these have been jacked up in the secondary market. And what I mean by that is if you go to eBay, you go to any marketplace, Facebook groups, Instagram, these particular silver bars, they come with a high premium, just like the American Silver Eagle. So the best opportunity for picking these up, if you're really looking to buy one of these, I recommend you just go through either your local coin shop if they get a hold of them, because they typically do not charge a much higher premium for these bars than they would any generic silver bar. A 10-ounce silver bar to both of my local coin shops is a 10-ounce silver bar. So there's no real advantage for me there if I needed to get out of these quickly with an LCS, because I'm going to pay a higher premium on these, and I'm really only going to get the same price back as I would if this was a generic SilverTowne 10-ounce silver bar, poured silver. Really doesn't matter. Typically, they pay spot. Now, in today's market, it's going to be a little bit different. But so I'm not real sure that I want to stack the RCM 10-ounce bar, but I do want something sovereign, right? I need something sovereign. So we've talked about the Maple Leaf, and we've talked about the 10-ounce bar. A couple of other options out there, right, that run around the same price range are the British Britannia, the Great Britain, the UK, British Britannia on the left, and the South African Krugerrand here on the right. I like both of these coins. I have several of both of these coins. As a matter of fact, I began stacking a tube of the 2020 variant of the Britannia. Let's go ahead and grab those here. So we've got 10 of these 2020 UK Silver Britannias, but let's talk about these too. These things are milk spotting, they're tarnishing, they're looking like crap, to be honest with you. And I know some of you like to leave comments that it's, oh, well, they're being left out in the air. Oh, it's the handling, you're touching them. No, I'm not. So if that were the case, then why aren't my ASEs? Why aren't my Maple Leafs? Why aren't my Libertads? Why isn't everything else going to crap too? No, these things, they've got so much cool security attached to them. They really do. And this is probably the best looking one because I always put the best looking one to the top. But probably 7 out of the 10 that I've got are milk spotted pretty bad. And 3 out of the 10 that I've got are showing some yellow tint, yellow hue, right, on the back of the coin here on the reverse side of the coin. So, yeah, kind of dissuading, right? And, so I thought, okay, well, I really like the Royal Mint design. I love the Britannias. If I'm not going to stack the coins, maybe I can just stack the bars. But the same situation applies to the 10-ounce Britannia silver bars as does the RCM silver bars, and that's the ridiculously high premium. So far I haven't really found a replacement, right? Sovereign replacement for the American Silver Eagle. So let's talk one last option here, because I'm buying 90%, okay? If you're running to the comment section and you're like, just buy generic coins or rounds, just buy 90%, just buy kilo bars, just buy, I've got a budget, all right? Please listen to me. I have a budget of $1,000 per month, roundabout, okay? Life happens, things happen, and I'm not always able to purchase gold and silver. With $1,000, it makes it really hard for me to just throw it all in on a kilo. It's around $1,000 today, right? Go out and buy an ounce of gold. So quarter ounce and half ounce, pieces of gold are starting to look much more attractive to me than full 1 ounce, because premiums on these buffaloes and American Gold Eagles are ridiculous anyways. You want to pay $70, $80 more for a buffalo than you would a Britannia or Krugerrand. I'm not so sure that's a good idea, especially when you take it to the LCS or the secondary market and people are kind of expecting you to sell it to them for around about the same price. Maybe you get $10 more, right, for having an AGE or a buffalo. It really doesn't make up. It's not going to make up for that initial premium that you paid. So there is, obviously with gold, it's a little different than with silver, but with silver, the other option, of course, for me when it comes to sovereign stuff is the Krug. And you might be asking yourself, what about the Kangaroo? Honestly, the Kangaroo has the same problems that the Britannia has. All the ones that I get are always milk spotted. It drives me nuts. Now, the older Canadian Maple Leafs used to milk spot like crazy, but since 2018, they're really not. So my question for you, YouTube, all right, which one should I go for? This is what I've pretty much narrowed it down to. The Krug and the Maple. So I want to hear below which one you think I should go for and your reasons why. Anyways, we're going to end this, guys, because this video is getting really long, but I want to know, is it going to be the Maple Leaf or is it going to be the Krug? Because I've got 16 American Silver Eagles inbound 2021s. I don't know when they're going to be here. I bought them about 5 days ago and they haven't shipped yet. I've also got 2 gold purchases inbound that have not arrived, as well as a couple other more limited in mintage silver coins that I want to show you in the next couple of videos. But I need to get an order in this week, right? I'm staying on track with at least 4 ounces of silver this week. So let me know in the comment section what I should do. You guys take care. You guys have a great weekend. A couple more videos coming for you. Thank you for tuning in, especially if you made it to the end today. I'm really, really, really thankful that you're here. Have a great Saturday, everyone. We'll talk soon. Florida Stacker out.